Hi there, I'm Cameron Kunzelman. Welcome to a little game we call that game. No, Revelations 2012. I'm doing this for the You Buy It, I Play It series, which is a little bit of a series of articles, videos, different kinds of content to kind of have people give me a game that I don't really know anything about. Generally, they think this game is bad, and I play it for about an hour. And today, this is going on my 2 hour and 15 of playing this. I've played this entire first level one time all the way through in a very, very torturous experience. And sadly, my recording software didn't record any sound. So you got to hear me just screaming unconsolably into the microphone. But there was no sound from the game, which is very, very important for this game. So here I am doing it one more time.
The dark galactic alignment. It is foretold that four to fulfill that prophecy. I am the High Priest of Ixchel, sent here to advise you. The armor you now possess has been given to you by Ixchel, the Protector. It has the power to destroy gods and to capture their crystal essence. Collect the souls of your vanquished enemies to charge the crystals in your armor.
Yes.
You will find weapons scattered along your path that are worshipped as idols. Be careful, as these godly trinkets are protected by warriors and demons. Your primary objective is to search and obtain these crystal skulls. Collection of these crystal skulls will unlock areas to advance your quest and summon the gods. Go now and fulfill your destiny.
Kelly? What just happened? And where are we?
I might have an answer to your question. It's only a guess, though, but I believe we somehow traveled into another dimension through the porthole that the monsters came through to Chichen Itza.
How do you know this? And who are you?
Well, my name is Corey. I'm a historian, and what I said...
So yeah, I'm not gonna pay any more attention to any of the narrative here. I've already had to pay attention to it one time today, far too much. The idea is that Corey is apparently maybe an Australian person who is being voiced by someone who speaks German, and it just kind of doesn't match up to the rest of everything. He's a historian, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot through thousands of people from Central America. It's very vague, presumably Mayan maybe. Very unclear. See, they try to beat you up in this kind of Left 4 Dead clone-y kind of thing, and I'm going to try to talk about some weird design decisions that were made in this game as I pound through it. So, number one, things I like about the game that I can tell you about at the top. I like the environment design. I think the level design is actually pretty good. Maybe not from a gameplay level, but as far as looking good and feeling good. I like that people, as you see right here, I like that when you shoot, sort of these people indiscriminately, you get a really cool bit of Mars Attacks style vaporization. I think that needs to be in more games. I like the idea of seeing people's skeletons. Other things I like about the game, I like that when you shoot people, it blows off their limbs. I think that's always a cool little bit. And I think this guy's cool. He's like 9 feet tall. They just scaled him up.
And pass the challenges to move ahead on your journey. Keep a lookout for any hints along the way.
So you see, I'm hanging out with my AI companions, and my AI companions will, for the most part, just let me die. That's kind of a standard thing in Revelations 2012, and I'm really kind of at the end of my wits as far as this game is concerned. I do like this a lot. I like the idea that there are these big heads that just shoot out arrows. You can see them getting generated here. What we were supposed to do was crouch. Didn't really work. Got shot right in the head. And oh, I might die. So you can see they fight with their fists and they don't mind fighting with their ribs exposed. That's a thing that's real in this world. And you eat human hearts, and I think that's something we should probably address in this game, is the fact that eating human hearts, and you just eat them very happily, is the primary way of getting back your health. I'm going to try to eat some more human hearts here, because you're surprisingly fragile in this game. So we're going to continue down here. You see I'm having to crouch, or avoid being shot by arrows. And they're trying to pad out the opening of this level a little bit, so there's a lot of arrows that we have to dodge. My assumption / what I've been told about this game is that it's generally not well liked, kind of derided. I don't think it's actually bad. It's just a Left 4 Dead clone that doesn't really have all the polish. And the design implementation just doesn't seem like it's as fully cooked as something like Left 4 Dead, but it feels a lot like it. There's a very uncomfortable / terrible racial makeup to this whole thing, that we're just indiscriminately murdering these people. These Central American people, Mayans, I guess. It's very unclear. So this is about the Mayan prophecy, and we get these little additional tidbits that kind of fit that mythological conspiracy theory kind of notion. So we get the crystal skulls that we're trying to collect. We get all kinds of stuff. This guy's going to come to life in a second. He looks really cool. Oh wow, so this is really interesting. I tried to use that blaze thing. Please help me out. So I tried to use that in the last game that I played, and it just never worked. It was never a thing that I could use. And I thought maybe it was broken. So it tells you a little bit about this game, that maybe big chunks don't work. You see there's human hearts literally everywhere, and I'm pretty non-discriminatory, blah, 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 when it comes to what kind of human hearts I want to eat. Get some energy ammo. You can run out of ammo with this gun, but it still fires. It works fine. Also, if you happen to stand on that when it's going up and down, it will kill you. So let's see what this guy's doing.
Your distance from these warriors, as they are deadly in close-range combat. Empowered by the flying serpent, priestesses have the knowledge of poison. At a distance, they can cast a deadly ball of venom. Be careful to avoid their toxic fury.
So this is a save point. The distance between this save point and the next one, as far as complexity is concerned, as far as what kind of stuff you have to do, is phenomenal. I don't mean phenomenal in a good way. I mean it is like something from heaven come down to destroy you. It is terrible and incredibly frustrating, and I probably died, I don't know, 5 times the first time I tried this. It was very, very sad. I do like this little encounter that we're about to have here, because it's kind of like Zul'Farrak from World of Warcraft. I have good memories of Zul'Farrak. I don't know what that is. So I want to have some good memories of this. So let's kill this guy, collect the skull, then pick up the scatter gun or something is what it's called. It's a shotgun. It's really neat. So then we just stand here, stand up here at the top. I kind of load into my own teammates. It's not a great idea, but we just stand here for 15 or 20 minutes, just blowing people away. Check this out. Just look at me. I'm a true American hero. Just fully committing to the absolute murder. So remember, as far as the plot of this game is concerned, I was just teleported here. I don't know the rest of my people, but I do know that we have to kill these people who live here. And I've been given a gun by the gods or something. It's very unclear. And that gun is meant for murder. So yeah, this is a predator. Predators are scary, as we all know. I'm gonna pick up some hearts. Human hearts, as we all know, are the most healthy thing that you can eat to make you feel good. So yeah, so there's a lot of just standing here, a lot of standing around, a lot of shooting. I do like the gun design. I like this like weird shotgun with alien stuff on it. That no matter how advanced a species is, they're going to always create a shotgun. Shotguns are an efficient mode of shooting, I guess. But yeah, mostly just standing here. That guy only had one leg. It's a pretty rough day for him. Okay. I really wish the, I mean, I know why it can't happen. I wish the skeletons were here forever. That would be really great. They would just be piling up, big skeleton pile. Could be really cool. Could think of some cool stuff to do with that. Alright, so... Ooh, come on, bud. No. Alright, so now we're going to try to go forward a little bit. So, in a second, we're going to see some of the best enemies in the game. Some of the best stuff. Murder boars. Murder boar 1, murder boar 2. I got hit, so I shot back into third person mode, I guess. This is pretty cool. This is Blood Fountain. It's worth hopping in. In the last video I made, I did a very long bit about Blood Fountain. You can just take that, take my word for that. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna replicate that for you. You would think if human hearts were so good that you'd be able to slurp some of this up, but mostly you can just crouch. I'm gonna shoot these guys from the cover of Blood Fountain. All right. So now we're about to do the exact same thing that we did a second ago. Oh, I thought there were hearts in that. There's one. Alright, so we're gonna hop up in here. Light these fires. This is what I watched about 10 or 15 hours worth of competitive circuit videos for this to kind of prepare for this video. And as you know, there's a deeply competitive Revelations 2012 circuit of people. So yeah, you definitely want to clear this lane over here. That's critical. If you're not clearing the lane, it's functionally impossible to win this. So you want to clear that lane. There's some laning that has to happen over here. So we gotta crouch. Gotta crouch walk. Okay, so there's that. And then you really want to get him here in the, what we call a murder corner. I mean, that's a professional term, you know, and I'm not a professional, so I don't want to sound like a poser or anything, but we generally would call this in the meta game, we would call this a murder corner. And so you just get them right here, and you try to get a big stack of skulls. You need a stack of 10 or 20 skulls so you can survive the next part of the game. You want to shoot those pots over there. It's going to give you extra stacks. It's a little bit of a pro move. You want to use the level architecture. Sometimes you can pre-murder, you know, before you really got to deal with them. But generally, it's safer to try to get the skull stacks right here. So you're hammering in the skull stacks. You're trying to get 4 or 5 big hearts. Sometimes you want to just liquefy. Sometimes you get out of ammo. That's bad. You want to go pick up more ammo. You see my arm's really red there. Oh, wrong kind of ammo. See, I got red arm on the left there. That means that you got enough stacks probably, and then you can just, you know, plow, plow, plow. Brap, brap, brap. Probably okay. So we need our priest. He's gonna be our guy for this. He's gonna be our meter of progression, and he's gonna help us get the boss. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go over. There's a trick gate up here. Yeah, you see that thing?
Great work.
Gotta make sure it doesn't get you.
Found the last skull in this area. Be careful as you progress this way. The gods have powerful witches and demons in their control. Ishtab's most loyal female servants are known as
A real pro move here is to not pay attention at all to what he's saying, because you will die.
You must be quick to destroy her staff, or you will be overrun by demonoids from the underworld.
Demonoids from the underworld's a pretty big issue in this game. It's not really balanced, and actually that's something. Oh, to get a little bit more serious for a second. That's something that's really terrible about this in a second. So we're about to, or not we, because thankfully you're not having to play this with me, But we're about to see these summoning priestesses. And they summon these dudes, these demon dudes, who just straight up murder you. Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry to not be talking, but literally, if you let those exist, they're just gonna flop on you. I mean, they're gonna throw themselves at you. They're really scary looking too. So we need to kill these guys up here. So you can see this game, like, despite making fun of it or whatever, it becomes pretty engaging. I mean, I think that with a little bit more time to kind of get prepared and be a little bit more polished, I think this could be a really great game. So this is part of a puzzle we have to do. We have to knock all these keys. Something noses, I think is what they're called. So we gotta knock all of them out of the stuff here. And after we knock them out, I gotta keep on the watch for a thing. But after we knock all these noses, we'll be able to finish the level, which is, I think, a pretty cool little environmental design. I think it's neat. And I think this game is not... Anyway. This game's not terrible. I think if you had 4 friends who were interested in playing it and having a grand old time, you could probably have a really grand old time. But you will notice that we have not hit a save point since way, way back. And that's a big, big issue. However, you'll notice that my teammates are using the sniper rifle to just utterly decimate all the enemies. So there's water behind me, and if I actually go look at that water, it will make my frame rate fall through the floor. Quite literally. So I think that's all the things we need. So we're gonna go try to finish the level. See what we can do. I'm stuck for some reason. Uh-oh. What's up? What's going on here? Love these Mars effects style effects. Mars attacks style effects. Getting right ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself. Alright, so, go on, teammates. Let's liquefy some people, so we're gonna roll over here, and I think we're gonna complete the level. Love this gun design, by the way. Look at that little, rotating thing. Let's see what we got. Yeah, alright, so we're ready to go. We've all got to get in here. And then we hit that. No. You're telling me I'm the bad guy?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. And so that's all I'm going to play of Revelations 2012. I've spent literally hours of my life today trying to play this this level, and I kind of wish that you had seen me struggle through the first time, but it might be better for you not to have seen that. See me happy rather than screaming the entire time. And this next level, of course, is one where it just falls away and we have to defend this little point, and it's terrible and not fun at all. And we're going to stop right here. Thanks for watching.